possibly get to. I will leave here tomorrow, travel back to Louisiana, and then I will travel to Pensacola because they have pretty beaches on Monday sound like a good idea to me, to go to an opportunity event because I just will not miss an opportunity event. I drive that home to my team on a regular basis because you just never know what story you're going to hear at an opportunity meeting that's going to literally change your life.
One of the reasons that I've been losing, again, inches and a half, I can tell you, you can have 2 pink drink days, and it does not keep you awake. There's nothing in it that will worry you or I even take one before I go to bed, and if I don't finish it, I put it beside the bed and sleep on it during the night. It's relaxing, and it just, a lot of people say it helps you to sleep. The company said if you do over 2 pink drinks a day, you're wasting your product, that it serves no purpose. But you can, I've been doing it about a month and a half, and all of a sudden, it's dropping off significantly. But you can do 2 pink drinks a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and, it goes after the fat. It really does melt the fat off. And so when somebody says I'm stuck, or I've reached a plateau, or the wedding's here, or the reunion, you know how that is. Do 2 pink drinks a day, you'll see a big difference.
Yeah, I started with 2 a day because my sponsor asked me, how many pounds do you have to lose? Over 100. She's like, well, they recommend that if you have over 50 pounds a day, that you should drink it twice a day. I'm like, okay. So I purchased a 6-day trial, which is 3 days for me. And I figured, $24, seriously, I'd waste that in 10 minutes on something else. And I wasn't looking for a weight loss product. I wasn't looking for a way to make money. I was just reading my news feed on Facebook. And I saw her post that she had lost 12 pounds in 2.5 weeks. And my first thought is, crack. And there was no picture attached to that post. So I went looking for her cracked out photo. And what I found was a vibrant, healthy young woman who looked amazing. So I had to message her. And I did. And she said, okay, we'll come by my house. And she was a customer. I really didn't know her. I didn't know her at all. In fact, I did in-home parties for 7 years prior to doing Plexus. And I usually didn't see my customers again unless they hosted a party with me. So it was just like me, you come in the order room, took your money, say bye, thank you, bye. That was it. So I picked up the product, and my story is a little legendary because my first day on Plexus was also my first time to ever tailgate for the New Orleans Saints. Yeah. There was a lot of drinking involved that day. A lot. 17 beers, to be exact. Yes, I am still standing here today. Nobody told me how much caffeine was in that original accelerator, the punch you in the face accelerator that some of you have been along long enough to remember. So I drank 2 travel-sized cups of coffee, popped my accelerator, took my pink drink, and thank God started drinking about 8:15 in the morning. I knew that I wanted to run beside the vehicle on the way to the game, but I wasn't sure why. Thought it was maybe just the coffee. Finally decided it was probably a good idea for me to eat something around 3 o'clock that afternoon, and I did. I ate a bowl of jambalaya. Not healthy. But what I forgot to tell you is that morning, I thought, I'm going to be drinking, I'm already like this, I should probably eat something. So I took a bite of a miniature powdered donut. A bite. That's all I could do. Popped that beer open and it was on. Well, again, I don't remember much about how I felt that day, other than I felt pretty good. But what I do remember is once I got home and I slept for a couple of hours, I woke up and I was like, oh, it's time to drink my pink drink again. And I don't feel like cooking or doing anything, quite frankly. You ever had a hangover at 5 o'clock in the afternoon? It's pretty rough. So I drank my pink drink and we went to our favorite Mexican restaurant and I ordered what I typically always order. And got my cheese dip and I started eating, and about the 3rd chip I was like, this is not going well. And so my husband looked at me and he goes, you sick? And I said, no, I'm not hungry. They brought my plate. I took one bite, and I said, could you box that up? He said, you're sick. No, just not hungry. Got on the website that night. Remember, I got to drink it twice a day. This stuff's going to get pretty expensive. So I got on the website, and I'm like, how can I get it the cheapest possible? Star, I'm with you on that one, okay? Got to get it the cheapest possible. I'm going to be drinking this stuff twice a day. And I have gone down to part-time in my business because I lost both of my parents on the same day, 2 years apart. And I'm an only child. And so while I was very blessed to have my home-based business that I had been in for 7 years that allowed me every single day with my mom for 7 months after being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, I lost my drive. Didn't really feel like getting up and making people laugh anymore. And I was tired of working nights and being away from my kids. That was kind of the whole reason I got into the business, so that I could be my own boss. I was dragging around pounds and pounds of suitcases because I carried up to $7,000 to $10,000 in inventory. My back was killing me. Not to mention the fact that I almost got hit by a drunk driver one night. So I didn't care about my health. I didn't care about anything. So I recently, last Monday night, just told my story, my real story. And I'm giving you a little bit more detail than I shared that night. But my real story is that Plexus has saved my life. I was a spiraling alcoholic. I didn't care. Stretch pants was all I could wear, and I didn't really care. I didn't look in the mirror. And I lost both my parents. I didn't know what else to do with myself because my mom and I talked every day. We did everything together. I'm from this area. I moved to Louisiana. I was like, Mom, are you going to be able to handle this? Like, I'm going to move. And she's like, I'll be fine. She laid on the couch every night anyway. So do fibromyalgia stories? I know exactly what that's like because I watched my mom before the cancer ever took her. So 6 months later, she got sick. She was in Louisiana, and I had to take her. I met her in Jackson. She left her pistol at my house, which is crazy. And I met her in Jackson, and when she showed up, she was highlighter yellow. I said, we're going to leave Red Lobster, and we're going to the ER. And that's when they found a mass on her pancreas that was already too big to remove. And they told her she had 3 to 4 months at best. And so I will also tell you that not only did she make it 7 months by the grace of God, she swore she was going to be a miracle, and she was. But I called my cousin and I said, level with me. I lost my dad in an accident, okay? And I made the statement, I don't know which is worse, losing a parent tragically or knowing. Well, God said, let me show you both. And so I said to my cousin, I said, level with me. What's my chances of getting this cancer? He said, I wouldn't drink and I wouldn't smoke. I had a vodka and orange juice in one hand and a cigarette in the other one, he said. Okay? I quit smoking in June of last year. Because when my daughter walked up to me at Christmas time and told me that she could get her arms all the way around me for the first time, I knew my health was important enough to take care of all of it, not just some of it. I've lost 60 pounds, gained a little bit back when I stopped smoking, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if I never lose another pound. Because not only am I a walking miracle, depression, darkness, I experienced it all, but I just didn't know it because I was drunk all the time, so I didn't care. I no longer drink. Might have a glass of wine occasionally, I can hang out with my girls, whatever, but I don't let alcohol control my emotions and mask all the pain I was experiencing. Because let me tell you something about Plexus. Plexus makes you happy on the inside too.
It sure does. Yeah.
And now I stand up here responsible for these stories in this room, and you have no idea. I would do this for free for the rest of my life. Now, I will tell you, Plexus really pays well. I replaced my full-time income when I worked a full-time job in 3 months selling welcome packs. I don't sell welcome packs anymore. So my journey with Plexus, my business journey, was kind of crazy too. because this woman came to me, and this has been, literally, Brenda is my rock. Because if it wasn't for her, I probably would have quit. I spent 18 months at Senior Gold. And for those of you in the room, they're not even there yet, just hang on. Try staying there for 18 months. Especially when you got this rock star product in a rock star area that doesn't know about Plexus, and you just know you're going to make it. But see, that God had another lesson for me. He had all these lessons, and this was one more. But I will tell you that not only did Plexus provide a full-time income within 3 months, it has maintained through that process and now spiraling out of control to where I have more money than I have a month. And that is something that not many people can say. So I'll be debt-free in the next 12 to 16 months. I'm really excited about that. But I'm not going to go over the comp plan because, like I said, if all of these stories in the room, including mine, don't make you want to jump in, then it's probably just not for you. And we're okay with that. We'd love to have you as a customer. We have a great preferred customer program. You get a discount in your first month. They're going to ship it to you every 30 days. Anybody in this room can tell you you will never have too much Plexus, but you will run out of Plexus. And that is not a good thing, so call customer service and backdate your order a few days so that you don't run out. Now the warehouse is not getting orders out for 3 to 5, even 7 days. So go ahead and call customer service and say, hey, back that order up a week, okay? Once you are a preferred customer, you get free shipments. Your fourth shipment, you're getting it at the same price we are. Actually, a couple cents cheaper. You're actually getting it at wholesale. So if you don't want to share your story, if you don't want to help change people's lives, I'm okay with that a little bit, kind of a little bit. But don't tell me. But just stay a customer because you're going to get it at wholesale. Okay? Fair enough? Okay? And again, call and cancel it. They are not going to ask you why. We got so many customers, I'm sorry, we just don't care. We're a little busy right now. So if you want to cancel it, fine, that's just one more shipment. We don't have to worry about coming out of the warehouse right now. Okay? But if you do want to become an ambassador, it is an amazing way to not only get healthy, but to get your products at wholesale and share it with your friends and family. Our starter packs start at $1.99. It's $35 to become an ambassador, but the company allows you and one other person to get your products at wholesale with the welcome pack. So if you have any more questions than that, you'll have to see your ambassador or myself after the meeting. I do have an iPad here. I mean, we got phones. We'll get you signed up. It's not a big deal. But as a customer, you do have a 60-day money-back guarantee. The company will refund all 60 days of your money. Not just, oh, you have 60 days to call them. You can purchase 2 months' worth of product, and Plexus will reimburse you both months. If you are not happy, just call by day 59. Okay? No other company does that, period. That's how confident we are.
I've been doing this 2 years. I've had one return.
2 for me, and they're both on my team.
Well, mine was my first cousin, so, just. That's it. I mean, people don't bring it back, people don't complain, they love it, they want more.
Yeah.
And then they say, can I sell this too? And you go, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I have a mantra on my team. They always come back. Because even if they cancel, they always come back. Even if they quit, they always come back. Because they can't find anything else that'll make them feel as good. You want somebody? You want to prove a point to somebody? Say, get off the Plexus for a week. I dare you. I dare you. I've only missed, I think, 5 days total. 3 days because I had a stomach virus and couldn't even keep water down. I lost 5 pounds. That was awesome. That wasn't the awesome part. Yeah. No. But I only purposely missed 2 days. I purposely missed 2 days just to see how it feels. First day I was like, it's coincidence. Second day I was like, ain't ever happening again. So I don't drink it twice a day every day anymore, but I did drink it twice a day for 10 months. Took the accelerator, was addicted to the accelerator. My cholesterol came down 21 points. I was off of, I took Tums, Prilosec, whatever I could get my hands on for heartburn and indigestion. I will tell you I suffered with some horrible indigestion and heartburn my first week of Plexus. I still don't know why, and I don't care because I have not taken a pill since. And I started the BioCleanse and the ProBio in my first week, so I had already been on some for maybe the BioCleanse. I don't know. But I am a Plexus junkie. I take every one of our products. The only thing I don't have is the body cream, which I have to order that this week because I'm finally out of breast cream. It's a staple in my household for myself and my son and my daughter. I mixed the chocolate 96 with water because I'm here in the hotel and I forgot to bring my almond milk and put it in the refrigerator. Perfect, loved it, so it's great. I will never, ever get off any of these products, and I will tell you, as far as the fast relief is concerned, it sounds like a lot of the testimonies, believe it or not, the Plexus does so much for pain that if you need the fast relief, there's a reason you need the fast relief. I take the fast relief because I heard it had fish oils and omegas. You can taste it. Especially since I quit smoking. I'm like, oh my God, it's awful. But I will tell you that I take it just for the heart health benefits. I don't have any pain anymore. So I want to thank you guys for coming today. We're going to take a quick 10-15 minute break, and then we're going to get into the Plexus booth.